All right, y'all. We are wrapping up on traversal, so I'm excited about that. And then it's gonna be on to combat. That's the next thing. I just want to make sure that traversal is on point thus far, that it's responsive. Uh, that's what we got. So, it's gonna be a short stream. We're gonna go over to the gaming animation channel. Oops. There we go. And play some Wukong. Hopefully that's good. It's got some good reviews. Don't know how accurate it is, but we shall see if it is actually good or if it's all hype. Meeting went well. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if you guys heard everything I said. Maybe the stream was tripping, but yeah, went well. We are finishing up traversal right now, and we're gonna get our way into combat. So just a few things, a few bugs in traversal that need to be fixed. I'll go back and probably tweak the animation just to really give it that spit polish. But most of it is going to be in combat right now. So I'm trying to transition to combat like as soon as possible. It's just that traversal is just it's not where I want it. So we are in the process of fixing that. Right, I can show y'all a little shooky since everybody thinks that I've robbed people of a few $1,000s and have ran, drove into the sunlight, especially in LA. Yeah, that's what I've done. That's what people think. That's what people think has happened. I've just the few $1,000s that I got, because what it closed is not what I got, and I've made people aware of that. What it says that it closed at, that's not what I got. When it came time to collect, mofos were absent, bro. So, yeah, a lot of this is my monies and just my blood, sweat, and tears, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. Bruh, did the alien abduct you? What alien? I wish an alien would abduct me. Abduct me and the family so we can get out of here, bro. I'm good. I'm good with that. But there are a few things. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Let me show you real quick. Real quick. Let me see if I can show it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna show a little quick. Let me get my controller. All right, y'all can't even see that. Damn. Hold up. That sucks. Epic Games. Y'all can't even see the combat. Yeah, y'all can't see it. That's weird. Let me see 10 and up. Oh yeah, there we go. I just have to update. There we go. So obviously this is an animation playing to the right. Old animation that the programmers were using, but we got the turning right where he's looking as the camera's moving. Was a little bit challenging just with this pose and everything, but we got it. So now once you turn, he'll go back. I'm gonna shape up the idle a bit, but we got the push off. I've sped him up a bit, so you guys can't tell, but there's a blend upon him running. He'll actually go in a lower pose and then slowly come up. to mimic actual sprinting, how people run, right? But one thing we've been tweaking with right now has been that, right? That 180. That 180 has been, I'm going to tweak the animation. This is more of a placeholder to see, you know, for the programmer. But, yeah. So, yeah, and then we'll get into combat. Bam, right? Bam. Bam. You must not have programmed those. Bam, you programmed those two. Bam. Bam. So, yeah. So we're just in the middle of fixing just got the leans in there, right? Got the leans. Just fixing little small things with the controller. That's the new updated. I still want to fix that. So I was looking at, because what I could do is the same thing that I did, same thing that he did with this, with that's root motion, right? That goes to root every single time you do that. So I was thinking, but one thing I noticed with Zenless Zone Zero is that they do a fast spin, right? It's a real fast spin. You see how that takes, and you can see it like turn. In Zenless Zone Zero, how they do is they cheat it. Now in like Spider-Man and other games, because there is actual traversal, right? And you're not just you know, combat. They actually do it where you have a blend to left, a blend to, you know, 90, and blend to 45. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I think the cheating would do it better, right? The cheating in Zenless Zone Zero, the snap, just snap the point because, right? So we're gonna have like transitional animations, right? So instead of him just doing some shit like that, I can't stand that Batman Arkham does this, right? Where he'll just snap all the way over there. So I'm gonna obviously build like transition animations, him like using the webs and pulling him close to an enemy, and then going into a hit or something like that, as opposed to him just leapfrogging over there. It just, I don't know, it just seems janky to me. It may feel good, but it looks janky to me, right? Him going all the way over there. So he'll probably slide on the ground. I have to build out like a bunch of transitional animations. And obviously we're gonna have transitional animations for medium, right? We can snap to this, right? I don't think we have a problem snapping to that. But once we start to get like from here, we're gonna need a transitional animation. Because that, I don't like that. People, you know, players may like that. I don't like that. So we'll have a transitional animation for a medium, and then we'll have a transitional animation from like a large, right? So for something like that. So he's not just popping over there. I still want to see if there's a way that I can have him like hop on one enemy. Right, say there's an enemy. That's the thing. It's just gonna be a little tedious of how to do that. Right, there's an enemy right here, but there's an enemy right here. Like, who do you go to, right? Like, if the player pushes here, fine. But what happens if the player pushes there? I would like him to honestly jump on this guy and then go to attack him. I think that would be cool. That's what I think would be cool. That's what I think would be cool. And it's going to be really cool once we get the model in here. Right? Once we get the model in here, then it's going to be like, what? Yeah. So. Yeah, we got that. I'm going to, like I said, we're going to work on it. I just don't like that. So. I'll tweak that. I'll tweak that animation. But yeah, we got it. We got the locomotion for the most part. I'm gonna slow this down because I think it feels good, okay, right now, but how it's moving like that. I may slow it down just a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So next part is combat. That's where the majority of the meat and potatoes is going to be. That's going to be fun. I'm still trying to understand or trying to think of ways to, combos, combo breaks, right? Where, because what I would ultimately want, what I want is, let's say he's doing, all of this has to be planned. That's what you have to understand. That's the issue. It has to be planned, right? You just can't be like, well, I want him to do this. So what I would want is, say you have a combo, right? You have a punch, right, left, and then maybe, a backhand, knee, and then some flares or something like that. But what I would want is, how in Arkham, how he snaps to the enemy, how he'll be like in the middle and he'll just go pop, pop, and do the counter. What I want it to be more organic. So I wanted him to be punching, right? And then somebody comes, he'll stay on this enemy, but he kicks him, he'll kick him, and then go back to punching that guy. So it'll actually look like a fight as opposed to him just snapping to this guy, countering, snapping to this guy, countering, snapping to that guy, countering. That's what I would want. Because even while he's, punching, somebody, he'll snap, turn around, bam, 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 counter, snap back, and then punch him. So I wanted to be a little more organic. So I have to build that into the combat. That's the thing. So not only do I have to build it into the combat, so if I do a punch and say an enemy, because it has to take into account every single attack, right? If you get what I'm saying. So if I do a punch, right? If I do a cross and then a hook, I have to build in the counter attacks for that cross and hook. So that means if it's going to be a kick, I have to do a kick 90, I have to do a kick 40, I have to do a kick 30, so that it doesn't look janky. And that hook, right, I have to do a kick that way, kick that way, kick that way, right, to cover the distance. So it doesn't look like he's snapping from, one person to another person. So I'm going to talk to the programmers and just give a little prototype to see if we can work that out. But yeah, we're going to try and see how that looks. I think if I can make that look good, bruh, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, bruh. It's going to be crazy. So I get that to look good. And then we get into the dodge mechanic. And then we get into the web linking. I may be scratching, the tether mechanic or the whatever. I haven't decided the name for it. I may be scratching that. I haven't decided, but I may be scratching that. Or it would have to be like some super, I don't know. I may be scratching that. Because I'm thinking if I web up this guy to that guy's head, or that guy to that guy's, nuts or something like that, that is cool. But I feel like it would be overpowered. So if it is overpowered, then I have to balance it in some way where it's like it costs a lot of experience points or it costs a lot of hypersense for you to use that move. Because I always think, when it comes to game design, I always feel like, allow me to do a powerful, crazy attack. Just make it cost more, right? Whatever, the currency is in the game, just make it cost more. So that's what I'm thinking, where it's like you can build up a full bar of hypersense where you can do like, takedowns and stuff, but you can spend it on like a super move where you have the tether mechanic where you can web that guy to that guy's head, that guy to the wall, that guy to the web post, things like that. Because then you also then we have, environmental takedowns. Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Definitely a lot. But step by step, bro. Step by step. I say honestly, where we at? August, October. Honestly, I say by mid next year. Mid next year, we should be solid, bro. Because a lot of the work is just going to be just fine tuning the animations. Fine tuning the animations, depending on how we go about it. But yeah, I think I may work on the dodge mechanic next. After this, we get it. We put in some brief combat because I want to work on the dodge mechanic. Because I want him. If y'all remember the Heimdall fight, I want him to move like that. I want him to move like Heimdall from the God of War Ragnarok. I think that would be cool if him. And then you combine that with the taunt mechanic. Yeah, so that just has to feel right. If the dodge mechanic, because that's the main thing. It's kind of, I know in Wukong, it's just dodge, right? But you can add on certain things and do a parry and stuff like that. This is just dodge. So if that dodge doesn't feel right, it's the game's not going to feel right. So I've got to get that dodge down, and I've got to get that just the combat to see how that works. Batman series chain combo and dodge mechanics are neat. Batman doesn't have a dodge mechanic. He can jump over people, but he doesn't have a dodge mechanic. But Insomniac's gonna be jealous. I don't know about that. But the goal is just to put out something quality, something that I like, something that I would have fun playing. So the title of the game. You guys ready? I think I've decided to call it Spider Strike. That's what I think I've decided to call it, Spider Strike. What are your thoughts on Acolyte being canceled? I never saw one episode of Acolyte. The only thing I saw from Acolyte was was that lightsaber battle, which was garbage, in my opinion. It was absolute trash. So yeah, I don't have any connections to Acolyte whatsoever. What I saw of it looked like ass. So good. I think ass shows should be canceled. Simple as that. Ass shows should be canceled. Simple as that. But yeah, man. Excited. I sent over the issues. I'm working on it, and we'll send it to you in the next upload. Okay, bet. I changed a few numbers for the max acceleration and walk speed. Also, the run to idle anim was old. So I updated. Give try with keyboard. Okay, well, I'm not going to be playing with keyboard. Keyboard seems to be fine. Just those things, and then the circle. Run to animal. I've given him the new one. Hold on. Let me update him with the new. Run. To stop. Instead of stop to idle. Recent one. Where would I be able to get the game? Steam. That's where you will be able to get the game. You mean the animation's old one? Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, you'll be able to get it on Steam once we're crackling. Once we get the model finished, then we'll be able to do some, you know, some promo stills and stuff like that. Ooh. Yo, y'all. I don't like the eyes. Y'all want to see you want to see an update of the model? Y'all want to see an update of the model? Shit looks fire, bro. Join the Patreon, okay? Shit ain't cheap, bruh. Shit ain't cheap to get all this done. Join the Patreon, fam. Support your boy, okay? Join the Patreon. Come on. Oh shit, wrong thing. Where is it? Where did I fucking download?
There are two kinds of people in the world.
No.
The colonizers and the...
No. Not yet. Bruh. Shit is fire, fam. He put in that work, bro. He put in that work. You ready? Woo! I still want some refinements, but I'm liking it. I am liking it. I still want some refinements, though. Like, I don't like the cut of the eyes. I want them to be bigger so I can animate them. I like the all right, he's refining the hoodie. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, he's refining some things. Okay, bet. For the inside of the hoodie? Okay, I didn't think about that. No, the inside of the hoodie's red. Yeah, the inside of the hoodie's red. Yeah, okay. Inside the hoodie's red, bro. I don't know if y'all seen this is the concept art that I created. That's the concept art. So those are the colors. Those are the colors. He's just refining it. I ain't got no problem with refining. You go ahead and refine away, bro. Refine away. Now, the logo needs to be a little more accurate, though. It needs to be a little more accurate. But I do like what he's doing. Yeah. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. It's gonna be looking good, boy. It's gonna be looking good, boy. All right. Let's move on. Just a little update, fam. Just a little update. You mean the animation on one? You mean when the player run in circle? Yes. All righty. Let's see what we got here. So, I don't think we can do that. What do you mean you don't think we can do that? You better figure some shit out. I don't want to hear I don't think we can do that. I want to hear, hey, this is how we do it. It's going to take some time, but this is how we do it. Simple as that. What is this? What do we got? You see Captain America block, Iron Man, Ultimate for Rivals? No. I saw Captain America and Winter Soldier. Would couples kill for each other?
Would you kill to protect your partner's life?
No.
So you'd let your partner die?
Oh,
really?
That was a quick answer.
Holy snap. That's wild.
I'm Alex.
Quavion.
How long have you been dating?
It's been a little over a month.
We have been dating for almost a year.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Also, which one? PC or PS5 for Wukong? Which platform?
Year.
We've been married for 6 years.
Been married
wow.
to my wife Molly for 27 years.
28 years.
Don't quote me on that.
This video is in partnership with Accused, the new Fox
Goodness
show.
gracious.
Accused is a show
28 years?
Situation.
Ready?
Oh,
Today,
shit,
caught
he's
up
still
in an
acting?
extraordinary situation and faith show.
Bruh,
Don't quote
he's
me on
still
that.
acting?
This video is in partnership with Accused, the new Fox show. Accused is a
Isn't that the dude from Family House? Family Matters? I'm thinking of isn't that the dude from Family Matters? Damn, I didn't know he was still acting. That's crazy. It's cheaper on PC? Wait, is it really? Wait, how much is it on the PS5? Wukong Black Myth PS5. How much is it on the PS5? It's the same price, it's $60. Wait, hold on. I said I wasn't gonna do digital. Now the thing was PC can't block my access to the game. That's the difference. What am I talking about? I don't even need the answer, bro. We already getting PC. Unless I can buy it from Walmart or something. That's the only way I'm playing it on PS5. Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, they don't have it. Trying to see if they have it at Best Buy. Nope. How is it not in new releases? That's crazy. That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, man. Nope. They can't block you from the 7 Seas. Exactly, bro. I've been waiting for the 7 Seas. 7 Seas is just, there's nothing there. Nothing there in the 7 Seas. So, I mean, PS5 can block me. Or steal my account, or block my account. Can't block me on PC, bro. They can't block me on PC, fam. That's what they can't do. I'm a god on the PC, bruh. A god. The super mayor is live with her city council right now. What do you mean the super mayor? What's super mayor? What do you mean? Super mayor? What are you talking about? Oh, the super mayor. Oh. Is she really? Where is she? Let's see live. Is no one else showing this? All right, we can go on Nate the Lore.
Y'all too busy making it about sympathy and not protecting for a township. When that person basically covers everybody. I'm not the only individual. They cover every single person. And as Robert Hunt just told y'all, what he said?
Reality Check TV.
Delgado have looked over this already. If Delgado looked over it already, what are we doing?
All right,
shout out to Reality Check TV. Just so we can all see what's happening.
Yeah, shout out to Nate the Lawyer and Reality Check TV.
So what would y'all like to do?
What's happening?
So y'all just want to table. So y'all don't care whatever we do. So we got to It is because
Oh, the physical only comes out in September? Wait, they don't even have a physical copy yet?
That's what I'm talking about. We get to board meetings every single time. We don't have all the bills. I got a question. The question is how we got here. You go watch other people's board meetings. You go to other people's board.
We're willing to listen to it right now if you have information.
Maybe nobody really knows.
Damn, I don't have enough space.
Why you don't have it? Because I don't know the dates right now. I don't know the date.
It's on purpose.
I'm just saying I don't have enough space on my hard drive.
It's for a lawyer to protect
How,
the township.
How? E, what about E?
Sexually molested by close family.
What do I got on here? What's taking up so
I was
much space?
made-
Among Us?
I have to do better. All this heckling, all these things. I wouldn't want my kids to look up to people like that either. We got.
Okay, I got time for this. This is stupid fucking nonsense. Are we playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre anytime soon? Last time we played it was October 14th, 2023. Are we playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre anytime soon? We can eat that. I can eat that, right? Okay, bet. Uninstall. Wait, what is taking up Steam? God dang, bro. I'm trying to install. I ain't got nothing to install it on. How much? Fuck. Huh. Why do I have Huh. Let me see, platinum. Okay, maybe I can delete some of this. Delete that. I'm trying to see what other stuff I can delete. Lucas dropped the super chat earlier. Lucas, how do you feel about Kamala's econ plan? I don't know if you've already covered it. From what I saw was the housing thing, which I don't really have a big concern with. I don't have an issue with it. Maybe it's just me. Bruh, I don't have anything, bruh. Where is... Okay, I'm trying to see where all my, how do I have... Damn, how do I need that? How much space does this need? It needs 128 gigs. God dog. 128 gigs? Bruh. What's in volume E? Alright, well I gotta figure out where all the space is going. 128 gigs, goodness gracious. Alright, let's go back.
It's a show about ordinary you and your partner, questions all around moral dilemmas. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Is it okay to lie?
Yes, in some situations. Sometimes.
If it's not hurting other people.
You know the DNC is this week, right? It's night 2, like it's on right now. Yeah, I know it is, but there's really nothing to watch. What is there to watch?
Rights, LGBTQ rights, the rights for women and girls. So Democrats and independents, it's time for us to do the right thing, and that is to elect Kamala Harris as the next president of the United States of America.
I can't.
California, we proudly cast are 482 votes for the next president, Kamala Harris.
California. Hey, baby, the best state in the country, man. California. Bro, do I have the... Hold on. I didn't know I had the...
Thank you to everyone who participated in our celebratory roll call.
Not taking calls.
Delegates, please know how critical you are to this process, both now and earlier this month when we conducted our virtual roll call. I am thrilled to reaffirm Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee for President of the United States.
Yeah. Fucking go. Slay, Queen.
Pursuant to the convention rules of procedure, Vice President Kamala Harris has been invited to make an acceptance speech, which she will give on Thursday, August 22nd.
Okay.
But now, a special surprise. It's my pleasure to introduce our party's official nominee for President of the United States, live from my home state of Wisconsin, Vice President Kamala Harris.
This is good in that dark blue.
Joining us from exciting Chicago. The delegates at the Democratic National Convention, well, they just completed their roll call.
That is correct.
And they have nominated Coach Walz and me to be the next Vice President and President of the United States of America.
That is correct.
And I thank everyone there and here for believing in what we can do together. We are so honored to be your nominees.
Joy, don't you know? That's
this
joy.
is a people-powered campaign, and together we will chart a new way forward.
Yes.
A future for freedom, opportunity, of optimism and faith. So to everyone in Chicago and across America, thank you. Thank you.
We're not getting any black people.
Thank you. And
Let's
you're
pray
going
we
to
get
hear
something.
from our wonderful second gentleman shortly. I'll see you in 2 days, Chicago.
Please welcome TV personality, loud and proud Latina, Ana Navarro.
Buenas noches, Chicago.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches.
So tell me, are you excited?
Sí,
Wow,
por favor.
what energy, what a moment. I have to tell you, I will never stop being the little refugee girl who came to this country at the age of 8.
Okay.
Thank you for inviting me to be here.
Refugee girl. What's the fuck talking about? Okay.
Welcome to the second night of the Democratic National Convention. Let me tell you about the Kamala Harris I know. She is legitimately a joyful, optimistic leader. She cares about policy, yes.
Yes.
But she also cares about people and how that policy affects real people, not just the members of Mar-a-Lago.
All right,
And
get it.
You know what else? Kamala Harris, she likes dogs. And my dog, Cha-Cha, likes her. Dogs are good judges of character. So are cats. We cannot elect a president who does not like dogs or hangs around with people who shoot them. Now, let's be serious. Donald Trump and his minions call Kamala a communist. I know communism. I fled communism from Nicaragua when I was 8 years old. I don't take it lightly. And let me tell you what communist dictators do. And it's never just for one day. They attack the free press. They call them the enemy of the people, like Ortega does in Nicaragua. They put their unqualified relatives in cushy government jobs so they can get rich of their positions, like the Castros do in Cuba. And they refuse to accept legitimate elections when they lose and call for violence to stay in power, like Maduro is doing right now in Venezuela. Now you tell me something. Do any of those things sound familiar? Is there anybody running for president who reminds you of that?
I didn't want. Oh, damn, she lost weight.
And I know what.
Oh, she must be on that Ozempic, bruh. She must be on that Ozempic. She
the
lost
America
weight.
we love. It's not the land
She
of
lost
freedom
weight. That's crazy.
we treasure. Last night, we heard President Biden say that he loves his job,
What's the point of
but he
watching
loves
this, y'all?
his country more. Every American needs to love our country more. Every American has the duty to put our country first. Country first before party. Country first before political ambition. Country first before habit. And in this election, putting country first means one thing and one thing only.
What?
Voting for Kamala Harris. And
We did it already.
That is what this night is about. That is what we're going to talk about tonight. So you know what? Let's get it started. Let's get this fiesta going.
Did you just say she's fine as fuck? Is that what you just said about her?
The ayes are 50, the nays are 50. The Senate being equally divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the nomination is confirmed.
Y'all thirsty in the chat. Can't believe y'all said that.
And the concurrent resolution as amended is adopted.
I feel
the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the motion to proceed is agreed to.
It's glad to see my people talk.
On this vote,
with our native
the yeas
tongue.
are 50, the nays are 50.
That
the Senate
racist
being equally
Donald Trump would
divided,
have said,
the Vice
English.
President votes in the affirmative, and the bill, as
Democrats
amended,
want
is
me
passed.
to talk with my native tongue. I feel comfortable. Like I see, like I am naked.
To present the golden gavel to Vice President Harris, 32 tie-breaking votes.
Please welcome Senate Majority Leader and New York Senator Chuck Schumer.
Whoa.
Everybody, wasn't that a great roll call? Now just let me hear you if you're ready for President Kamala Harris.
All right. Yeah,
friends, we're here to talk about one thing.
What?
Tomorrow.
What?
And building a better tomorrow for all Americans.
Tomorrow. Oh, I thought he was
this
saying
November,
we'll talk about
we can choose a brighter, a fairer, a freer future. Or we can relive the dark night of Trump's American carnage.
What is this, bro?
Only one candidate will move America forward. Kamala Harris.
This is retardation.
Vice President Harris has been the best partner Senate Democrats could ever
It's
have
like when
asked
you eat a juicy steak, you're
under
like,
her,
this is delicious.
under her and President
And then you have that
Biden's
person who's like,
leadership,
do you know how
Senate
they made that
Democrats
steak?
lowered prescription drug prices.
They killed
and
little
created
Susie's family.
millions of good-paying
They
American
slaughtered
jobs.
her in cold blood. That's who you're eating. I don't want to see
I
that.
worked with Kamala Harris when she was Senator Harris. I saw a leader
I don't want to see all
who was fearless, who stood up for middle-class families like the one she was raised in, who focused on things that really...
Yeah, I don't care about this. Like, I don't care about the Republican convention. I just don't understand. Who watches this? I don't know. Who actually watches this? Like, who is this for? I'm just curious. Maybe it's for a younger crowd. Like, who is this for, genuinely? There's clearly... Look at that. That's fucking insane. Even the bleachers are filled. Like, nosebleed is filled. That's wild. That is wild, man. So, I mean... Whew, that's crazy, bro. I don't know, man. This shit seems pointless to me. I'm not going here. Seems like a waste of damn time. What are we talking about? I mean, obviously, besides the delegates coming out. Alright, let's see. We can install it now. We can install it now. Alright, we can install it now. Sweet. Alright. Starting download. You have to understand there's so much done before an election. No, I get it. I'm just saying, why would anyone watch this? That's all I'm saying. I get there's a lot to be done. I'm just saying, why would anyone go here and be like, yeah? But I guess it's to be around like-minded people, I guess. Makes sense.
Sometimes the truth.
But, like, who the hell would want to be around a whole bunch of fucking Democrats? Like, who would want to be around a whole bunch of fucking Republicans? I don't know, man. That's not really the party I'd be down for.
Truth can cause more problems than a lie. Is it okay to lie?
No. Little lies.
New Alien movie was good. I give it a 7 out of 10. Sir, how is it good and then you say it's a 7 out of 10? I've heard nothing but praise about the new Alien movie. Something's not right with you, Urban. There was one movie that I was supposed to be watching to see if you... Oh, that's what it was. Trap. I still have to see that.
Become big lies.
In certain situations, yes.
He said yes.
Oh, shoot.
Have you lied to your partner?
No.
Not yet. Maybe in the future.
Is it ever okay to commit a crime?
Yes.
What do you think your wife's gonna say?
She'll probably say no. She's a big rule follower.
I am a rule follower, so I would say no, and he would probably say it depends on the crime.
Yeah, I think it can be okay.
Previous decades, there were laws for segregation, so if the law is highly morally unjust, I think it's okay to break that law.
If your partner was in terrible pain and you cannot afford the drugs they need, would you steal the drugs for them?
Yes.
100%.
Some aspirin, no. Like a terminal, like a cancer drug, yes. I feel like I'm gonna get arrested when I leave. Are they out there? Are police out there?
Would you steal drugs or money for them?
Yes.
No, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, she would steal them. She said she would steal? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna let him suffer.
Would you take the blame for a crime your partner committed?
If it was like heinous, maybe.
You're a month into this relationship.
You know, I really do like this guy.
No, I wouldn't.
He said he would for you.
Well.
Yes, I would take the blame for a crime my wife committed.
No.
She may sound like any crime. She's not taking that blame.
I don't think that's accurate. I don't think she would say that.
That's a risk he would have knowingly taken on upon himself, so then expecting me to take the downfall probably wouldn't have been part of the plan.
If the justice system failed to punish someone who hurt your partner, would you take matters into your own hands?
No.
Really?
What can you really do?
Like maybe write a mean comment on.
Fam, did he say no? Oh my God, bro. These are some great... I think every husband and wife, every boyfriend and girlfriend needs to go through this, man. Every single one. Because that's wild. That's absolutely wild. That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, bro. That is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right, hold on. I have to record this footage so my programmer knows what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I don't know how he doesn't know what I mean. Shit. I forgot how to crop. Shit. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Hold up. Here we go. Alright. That was it. Bet. Good looking. Okay, back to it. We got a Zionist spamming in the chat. Who's a Zionist? Israel first? Wait, did you? You're banned. Anyone with Israel first? Immediate ban. Immediate ban. I'm sorry, my friend. This isn't Tel Aviv. This is America.
Their Instagram. Send them a mean email.
If they're just, that's it. If they physically hurt your partner.
I'm not gonna hurt anybody.
Would you take
Oh
matters?
wow, they're a match made in heaven. They're perfect for each other. They both said, nah, I wouldn't hurt anyone.
Into your own hands.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I would not take matters into my own hands because by doing that, I could be imprisoned or worse.
Someone's getting hurt.
That's crazy.
Yeah, or I would just make their life miserable.
Is it ever?
Wow, these people are fucking crazy. Like if somebody were to mess with my wife, I would kill them, bro. I would gut them. That's insane. These people are like, nope, that's on them. Like that's totally on them. That is their job. That is their responsibility. I find that so interesting. No, that's totally not my job at all. It has nothing to do with that. Like, what? That seems so wild. So wild. But
We're okay to kill.
No.
In self-defense, I would say.
Probably not. I don't think it's ever okay to kill.
Yes, under certain circumstances. Well, it's nuanced, right?
A really bad person. Yeah.
What makes someone bad?
Who does evil things.
So killing can be okay.
Oh my God. Are the police out there?
Would you kill to protect your partner's life?
No.
So you'd let your partner die?
Oh, that was a quick answer.
I guess I would have to kill the other person, yeah.
I think it's just morally wrong. I might punch them in their nuts, but.
Why are you assuming it's a guy?
Well, data shows.
Your husband kills someone, wants you to hide the body. Do you do it?
Nope, absolutely not.
Really? Do you hide the body? I'm curious though. Would you all do that? If your spouse killed somebody, do you help hide the body? Damn, MP immediately said yes. Okay, all right, we understand, MP. I didn't even get to finish the question. MP was yes, fuck yes. I'm a ride or die, motherfucker. Okay, all right, okay. %46 said, 47 said yes. 51 said, oh shit, it's almost a tie. 51 say yes, 50-50. This is interesting. 50-50, bro. Wow, it's tied. It's truly tied. It's gonna be like the election. Someone wins by just a sliver. 51 say yes, 49% say no. Damn, that's interesting.
That would make me an accessory, and if we both got caught, we'd both be very screwed.
I listen to enough true crime podcasts. I'm not doing it.
Would you sacrifice?
Well, I don't know. If you listen to enough true crime podcasts, that'd be a reason for me to do it, right? Because now I know what they're looking for, right? Most of the time, these crimes go unsolved. And in many cases, I would say the majority of them, it's usually due to like an insignificant amount of DNA or something. Like they catch a DNA on I don't know, on a broom or something, or a fingerprint on like a remote or something like that. It's very, very minimal. Like your chances of getting away with a murder are very high. Not that I'm advocating for it, but they're very high, unless you're a fucking idiot, right? But people get killed all the time. All the time. They're not cameras everywhere. And unless they have something to link you to the crime, they got nothing. Circumstantial at best, but most of the time circumstantial isn't gonna hold. They don't have you on camera, they have no witnesses, they don't have a fucking case. Unless they have some type of DNA or some shit. And then you have to think about, well, okay, what's my dynamic with this person? If they don't have a motive, they don't have a fucking case, bro. Unless they want to say, hey, you just killed this person out of the blue. Good luck proving that in court. Knock yourself out. If a jury believes that, then fuck. Hey, it is what it is. But most of the time, they won't even have enough to fucking convict or charge you. They won't have enough to charge you, bro. Not that I know what I'm talking about. I'm obviously talking out of my ass. But I'm just saying, most of the time, now, I will say, if you do get caught, you're fucked. Because then it becomes premeditated murder. And then you're fucked, right? Then it's night-night, in many cases. Because then it becomes premeditated. You don't want to be caught with premeditated. But most of the time, you have to understand the system is already overworked, okay? The system's already overworked, bruh. Already overworked. Do you know how many fucking dead bodies an officer sees during his time? Okay, are you joking me? Bruh, it's honestly, it's a joke. It's honestly a joke. Mostly, they're not looking to solve some fucking hobo or looking to solve some person who's not of any type of merit or of influence. It just is what it is. It's just, you have to understand, mofos die every day, bro. Now be careful who you try to fucking off, bro. Not that I'm advocating for it, but you off some high name person or something like that, yeah, then you'll get some extra heat on you. You will get some extra heat on you. But some average Joe Blow or some average fool in the fucking supermarket, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. I'm just saying, once again, I'm not advocating. I'm not advocating. Not advocating. But a lot of these TV shows, that's not how that shit works, bro. That's not how that shit works. You have to understand the TV shows are put there to scare you. If you speak to an actual officer or if you speak to a forensic, investigator, they'll give you the truth, bro. And the truth is, no, that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. Once again, not advocating for such. Not advocating. Just a little disclaimer right there. But let's continue on.
Sacrifice one person so that 50 people could live.
Yeah, I think I would.
Yes, I would.
Probably.
Yeah. Would you what?
I'm not doing it.
Would you sacrifice one?
Would you sacrifice one person so that 50 people could live? No, it depends on the fucking 50 people. What the fuck are we talking about? These mofos are so fast to answer. No, it depends on the fucking 50 people. What happened to one person, I don't know, is fucking Jesus or something, and the rest are, the Pharisees. Nah, I'm gonna need to know who's living, bro. Who am I sacrificing this one person to help the 50 survive?
One person so that 50 people could live.
Yeah, I think I would.
Yes, I would.
Probably.
Yes.
I probably could save 50 people and kill the one person.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
me.
Okay, now that person you're sacrificing is your husband.
I knew you were gonna ask that.
I don't.
She has no lip. That's fucking wild. I've never seen someone without lips. Now, if she's a burn victim, I apologize. I'm not trying to make fun of burn victims. But I don't think there's always like a slither of a lip, right? I've never seen someone with actually no fucking lip. There's nothing there. There's literally no, she's a fucking cartoon, fam. She looks like a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon. That's how you draw cartoons, right? With no lip. Like, I've never seen that before. I don't know. I'm not even trying to be funny. Bro. I've never seen that before. That's like, she's straight up, that's her. That's straight up her, bro. That's wild to me. That's fucking wild to me. That's her. I don't know, man. That's just, I don't know. Hey, teach his own. I just find that interesting. 54% say no. 46% say yes. Now, if I had to guess, that 46% is too high, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. 46% is too high. Most of you Negroes wouldn't even help a fool out if they needed help with a rent or mortgage or something, much less a fucking body. I know we do not have 46% who are ride or die in the chat. That I know. Okay. That I know. I say maybe 5%. And that's still high. 5% out of the 46. 5%. You walk up to somebody's door, hey man, I need some help. Baby, I need some help. What is it? There's a body. Not gonna happen, bro. Not gonna happen, bro. If we're gonna be honest, most people are not prepared for that situation. They'll panic. And panicking gets you caught. I'm just letting you know. Panicking gets you caught. If you panic in a high stress environment, you're fucked. You do not panic because that's how you get caught. They're counting on you to get caught. They're counting on you panicking and slipping up and making a mistake, and that's how you get caught. Most criminals, I won't even say criminals, but most people, you do their job for them, to be honest. Either with a paper trail, right? Some type of internet trail, sloppy with the disposal. People are viewing you. Now they can identify you. It just is what it is. Once again, I'm talking out of my ass. I have no idea what the fuck I'm even saying, bro. I literally have no idea what I'm talking about. So don't take anything that I'm saying as like, oh wow, no. I'm talking out of my ass. Don't even listen to what I'm saying. But 46% and 54 who say no, still too high.
I don't think I could.
No, I wouldn't. You're saying his life is more valuable than 50 people.
His life is worth the same as any other human's life, but from my perspective, his life is worth more than
guess
that.
what? That hypothetical 50 people are all children.
Good. Fuck them kids. Fuck that. What? Am I supposed to feel bad? I don't give a fuck about a fucking child that's not mine. What are we talking about? Those are all children. Okay, how do I know those children aren't fucking gonna be Nazi soldiers? How do I know that those children aren't gonna grow up one day and then fucking rob me? And then kill my child? Out of 50 children, what's their background? Okay? What's their living conditions? I love when people try to play this moral high game. Well, they're all children. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Now what? Cool. Am I done here? Can we leave? Like, I don't get. Am I supposed to be like, oh no, all right, they're children. Sucks for them. Perhaps they shouldn't have gotten caught. Perhaps if they had better parents, they wouldn't have gotten caught. In order to be a pawn in this sick game.
I mean, he's only 23, so.
I can't say yes.
I think that would be the right thing to do. I don't think I could do it, though.
I would
These people are fucking pathetic.
want to, but I think he would be mad at me if I picked him over 50 people.
She would kill you because she thinks that.
You think? Listen, I'm gonna tell wifey, no, baby. I will not be mad if you pick me over 50 people. Okay? I will not be mad.
That's what you would want.
Oh, no, I would want her to prioritize my life.
Oh my gosh, I was so intrigued. I was like, where is this going? What's gonna happen? What did he do?
I like the premise, and I like that hard questions are being asked.
I enjoyed how it was told from the perspective of the person who is in the moral dilemma. So you got to kind of see everything from their standpoint.
I think shows that make you think critically about your own actions and your own morals are important.
Would you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, so now they're doing like fucking ads for shows. Interesting. Yeah. Don't care. Alright. Man, I would love for them to ask me this, bro. Yeah, ask me these questions. I'll give you some good answers. Absolutely. Easy. This video is a must watch. Alright, last one. Then we're gonna head over to Black Men's Wukong.
As vulgar.
Elegant.
Why is this
Damn, it's still
elegant
installing? Holy
and this
fudge.
vulgar? Well, there isn't one single answer to that question,
audio,
but I
girl?
think it's interesting to wonder why it might influence us to use this or that label, vulgar or elegant. You'll agree with me that elegant has a positive connotation, whereas vulgar has a negative connotation.
Yes, I
So when
agree.
you call someone vulgar, it's not nice. Vulgar is often used to describe women who aren't wife material. It targets how they look, but also how they speak. But vulgar comes from the Latin root vulgaris, which means of the people, ordinary, common. So it's funny to me that a word that used to mean and still mean of the people is now used as an insult targeting women who aren't respectable. I want to explore that further. To be honest with you, this video idea has been sitting on my list for quite some time, but I wanted to find the right time to talk about it. And when I saw the opening ceremony of the Olympics, I thought, this is it. This is the right moment. I don't know if you've watched the ceremony. It's okay if you haven't. But anyway, during that ceremony, French pop singer Aya Nakamura sang. And you have to know that Aya is very regularly called vulgar. Now, I know a lot of you don't know who Aya Nakamura is. I asked you on Instagram and on YouTube as well if you knew, and the percentage was kind of scary, not gonna lie. I thought more people knew who she was. You're actually very lucky to be watching this video because you better know who this woman is. She's growing super fast. In fact, she's actually very well known in a bunch of countries all around the world, especially France, where she...
Does anyone know who Ayana Nakamura is? Anyone in the chat know who Ayana Nakamura? One in the chat if you know who she is. I've never heard of her in my life.
A proper it girl now. But anyway, I'm aware that not all of you have reached that level of cool, so I'm gonna provide you with some facts. Aya Nakamura is actually called...
Bro, she looks like Megan Thee Stallion, just a darker version.
Aya Coco Danyoko. She was born in Mali in 1995 and she's a descendant of the griot caste. Griots are known for being singers, storytellers. They are often in charge of perpetuating oral traditions. When she was quite young, her family decided to move to France in Parisian suburbs. Alongside her studies in fashion, Aya...
Bro, she looks like a chocolate Megan Thee Stallion. That's what she looks like. That's so crazy.
Released her first song in 2014 under the name Aya Nakamura. She chose that name because she was a fan of the TV series Heroes and she liked the character Hiro Nakamura. In the following year, she released more and more songs, became more and more popular, she collaborated with bigger artists, had some successful albums, and then things really changed in 2018 when she released this song. Jaja was an international hit. The music was covered in a bunch of different languages. It has almost 1 billion views on
1 billion views? And I've never heard of this woman? God. US is such a small place. That's insane. I keep forgetting that there's other people on this planet. Jaja. I've never heard of it.
YouTube, That is a lot for a Francophone singer. The international fame got her on Forbes. She was nominated.
She was on Forbes? What? What? BET nominees? What? I had no idea. I had no idea.
For Best International Artist at the BET Awards, and she was going to perform in Coachella before it got cancelled because of the C word. Now, from an outside perspective, it seems that everything is going great for Aya. She's internationally known, she has just performed during the Olympics ceremony, but to be honest with you, it's not as great as it seems. There is a significant gap between Aya's fame and how she's treated at home in France. In fact, as soon as rumors spread that Aya would perform at the Olympics ceremony, a lot of people complained.
Je pense que c'est de la merde et qu'on aurait pu être plus représenté dans un certain patrimoine en France. Il y a des chanteurs qui incarneraient peut-être mieux qu'Aya Nakamura cette... ça. Franchement, si elle représente la France, ce serait vraiment dommage.
Et en plus, ça représente pas la France au niveau du langage même.
A lot of people sure, but not our sports minister, AOC. No, not that AOC. Amelia Odea Castera.
Ndjaja, ndjaja. Il y a du rythme, il y a de la vitalité, c'est ça que j'adore.
Anyway, every single time Aya performs in front of a large audience, especially people who aren't necessarily familiar with art, the backlash gets really, really intense.
Why?
She's called ugly, people say she looks like a man, people also say...
They say she looks like a man? That's the last thing she looks like is a fucking man. I don't know. I feel like my racist senses are tingling. I don't know, I could be wrong.
Say that her songs don't mean anything, that it's basic, that it's not French, blah blah blah. Now these attacks are characteristic of what sociologists call symbolic violence. Symbolic violence refers to the subtle and often unnoticed forms of domination and control that are exerted through social norms, values, and cultural practices. This concept was invented by Pierre Bourdieu, a badass French sociologist of the 20th.
You know, France has a lot of cuckolds, bruh. No, I didn't know that. France has a lot of cuckolds? I had no idea.
Century, he invented this concept because he wanted to complexify the way we understand violence. We too often reduce violence to its physical forms, but it goes beyond that. The concept of symbolic violence is super useful, for example, when we talk about colonization. Colonization is violence in the sense that it kills people, it displaces them. That's physical violence, we see it. But colonization is also violent in the sense that it makes the colonized language, lifestyle, and traditions inferior to those of the colonizer. The example I chose, colonization, isn't random, to be honest. As a French and Malian singer, Aya Nakamura carries with her the legacy of French colonialism. So in this video, I want to look at the insidious ways in which symbolic violence is exerted, and as you understood it by now, we'll look at Aya Nakamura's experience with it. We'll start by looking at Aya's music and then Aya as a person. So let's start with the music.
Avec son français parfaitement beau, sa musique parfaitement mélodique.
Parce que Aya Nakamura, eh bien, d'abord ne chante pas en français.
On me dit, écoute, on comprend pas, c'est de la merde.
Wait, she doesn't sing in French?
You know when you listen to music that you like in a foreign language, you might not understand exactly what the person is saying, but you're vibing. In French, we call it faire du yaourt, make yogurt. We're really good at it because one, we're very bad at languages, and two, we have too much confidence. But anyway, the problem with Aya's music is that it's French, but a lot of French people don't understand it. They do make yaourt out of it. In this interview, for example, the journalists look at the yaourt parodies made of Aya, making fun of the fact that the lyrics can be hard to understand, and he asks her if she thinks the criticism of her lyrics are legitimate. And she answers that it's fine to criticize. The problem is when people judge without even trying to understand. Aya explains that she comes from Parisian.
If you think she looks like a man, you're a homosexual. Just say you don't like women, bruh. If that's the case, just say you don't like women. Just say you don't like women.
There are a lot of homos out there. Not that there's anything wrong with that YouTube, who are just seem to be like misogynists. You just hate women. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I'll turn up my volume because that's wild.
Suburbs, the towers, where people have their own language. So the journalist asked her to explain the meaning of some of those words, like Puki, Jaja, Belek, and it's something that she has to do very often and can be a bit boring, uncomfortable at times. Eventually, the journalist asked her what Câblé means.
Câblé.
And I makes fun of him because Câblé is quite popular, you know. It means to get angry, to be annoyed, or to go crazy. This segment is funny and interesting to approach from a sociological perspective, because Aya reversed the dynamic of the conversation. The journalist positions himself as the well-spoken person in the room. That means a hierarchy is established between the journalist's normal way of talking and Aya's weird words. That is a form of symbolic violence. The problem is that Câblé is no longer a weird word. It's actually quite popular among young people. So the journalist becomes the weirdo in the room.
Okay, Boomer.
This passage is really cool.
Okay, Boomer.
It shows one of bourgeois people's greatest fear. The power of popular culture, the culture of the people, especially black and Arab people in that case. They just don't get it.
Bro.
Bourgeois people are both extremely judgmental of the art coming from working classes because it lacks depth, it doesn't obey to their bourgeois norms. Bourgeois people demand a certain level of abstraction from artists. In this criticism, for example, this guy explains that it's okay to tweak the French language, but he insinuates that only those who have a deep understanding of the language can do it. He takes the example of great French writers who have used slang in their books, but you know, those writers, actually most of them bourgeois writers, also had a deep knowledge of the French language, its grammar, its spelling, how abstract it can get, etc. They could write slang, but they could also master the art of abstraction. So yeah. And to him, Aya does not represent that. So basically implies that only those who master the norm have the right to challenge the norm. So that means that you have to read all the great French writers, the lyricists. You must integrate yourself in the canon before you bring something new to the table. So again, we see here the hierarchy between different linguistics heritages. The French language is above, it's the purest form of expression. And other languages, which mix French and local languages, are inferior. They are seen as a deformation of French. They aren't understood as something uniquely different. And this is, once again, reminiscent of the history of French colonialism. Colonization not only meant the dispossession of indigenous land, but also the control of local dialects. If you remember, at the beginning of the video, I said that Aya Nakamura was the descendant of the griots, a caste that was known for storytelling, for perpetuating oral traditions. We know that a lot of indigenous communities that were colonized have had to give up on those oral traditions. Some of those oral traditions are rediscovered now thanks to the work of amazing scholars working in various fields of research, but a lot of them have disappeared. In French colonies, the French language was taught and imposed, but progressively new languages merging French and indigenous tongues emerged. We call them Creole languages. They remind us that languages are dynamic, contextual, practical. But elites hate that. Practicality has no place in culture. Culture is the place where abstraction should prevail. Language is a tool to convey one's intellectual superiority. So you gotta get deep. And Aya doesn't necessarily get deep. Even during interviews when journalists try to ask more abstract questions, she tends to go back to practical stuff. How she feels, how life is for her, how things impact her.
She is fucking gorgeous, bro. She is gorgeous, man. Lord in heaven.
Again, bourgeois people don't like that. That's not how they function. That annoying guy in the video can't force Aya to use normal French or to use abstraction. Other people wish they could, but this guy is a good guy, you see. He tries to understand, he's different. However, he wished Aya studied all the French canon to share that heritage in her songs, so that...
You would feel some type of way about how racist French people are if you saw a movie called Chevalier. Highly recommend watching it. Oh my God, this man's still on Chevalier.
He and his friends have something to
He's not letting the dream die.
Something that can be analyzed and intellectualized to make them sound smart during their expensive Parisian dinner parties. But Aya doesn't care. She talks about daily life, she talks about the things she likes, she talks about her friends or her enemies. She uses the words people around her use, and it resonates with millions of people. So to sum it up, working class people tend to prioritize function over abstraction, whereas bourgeois people prioritize abstraction over function. That doesn't mean that all working class people don't care about abstraction, and that doesn't mean that abstraction is inherently bad. Abstraction is necessary across sciences, and art...
Bored. She had my interest for a little bit, but I'm lost now. Dear Christian men, we're looking for this.
Hi. Okay.
This is Taylor Alicia.
You clicked on this video, I am just
Christian
going to
girls are
safely
looking
assume
for
that
this.
you already know that when you give your life to Jesus, your perspective on so many different things changes. And one area I am so thankful the Lord worked right away on was my perspective on boys and on dating, because there was a lot of work that needed to be done in that area based on my track record and what I was attracted to. And being that I am a Christian girl and I also know a lot of Christian girls, I felt this was a video that I could make.
What are these
and I think this
video
video is
recommendations,
beneficial
bro?
not only to men but also women and what the Bible says we should be looking for. Because as we know, dating as a Christian is completely backwards and opposite to how the world dates and what the world says is attractive. And also I get how hard it can be as a Christian to meet another Christian. So I think this is so valuable when it comes to standing out in the darkness. Guys, us Christian girls, we know when a guy is not walking with the Lord. And ladies, that should be unattractive. But who we date and how we date matters so much in our walk with Jesus. I had made a video on how I was in an unequally yoked relationship and how much that stunted and kept me back from my walk with Jesus and where he was trying to take me. I didn't understand the value of being with somebody that is truly taking this walk with Jesus seriously. And after experiencing it, I desire to meet a man that loved Jesus just as much as I do. Obviously, a relationship starts with attraction, but then what follows attraction is boundaries and truly putting God at the center of the relationship. And also, before we dive in, I just want to add that nobody is perfect. I am continuously being worked on. You are continuously being worked on. So having an exact checklist of what somebody should have mastered already in their walk with Jesus, we're all a work in progress. And until we go home, we all have things that we are going to continuously have to work on. But what's important is being able to see if the person you're interested in is committed to trying to be like Jesus and taking this walk seriously. But okay, all that being said, here is what Christian women are looking for, and if they're not, they should be looking for it.
Wow, that was just the intro? Holy hell. Okay. Okay, skip.
We're gonna start off with the biggest one, which is that he is committed.
This video seems like it was made in 1999 or something.
To purity. One of the more obvious ways the world dates backwards than Christians is sexual immorality. If this isn't of importance to you, I urge you to press into what God says about sex and how big of a deal it is. I have an entire series on sexual purity if you want to dive deeper into this topic. But as a Christian girl who loves the Lord, I can tell you there is literally zero exceptions when it comes to this for me. In fact, if I felt even a smidge of pressure in this area, I would walk away. But I am committed to denying my flesh and devoting my life and my body to the Lord. So that is a deal breaker for me. And it should be a deal breaker for him as well. Number two, like I said, none of us are perfect. But what is of great importance is that we are striving to be like Jesus and doing our best to apply his word to our lives. Christian girls are obviously desiring a guy that is striving to be a man of God. When we sit down to have our Bible study, we don't want to be reading verse after verse saying, shoot, the guy that I'm interested in does not look like this guy whatsoever, nor does he look like he is striving to be this man. Okay, number four, we can tell a lot about somebody by their fruits, and one of the biggest fruits that Christian women are looking for is self-control. We live in a time where there is so much temptation, and I get it. It's hard. I'm doing this walk too, so I understand. But when it comes to lust of the eyes, who you are following on Instagram, what your TikTok feed looks like, many Christian women devoted to the Lord are looking at these things. This begs the question, are you committed to weakening your flesh and strengthening the Holy Spirit? Or are your decisions and choices consistently driven by fleshly desires? Someone who is committed to self-control is somebody Christian women are interested in being committed to. And lastly, number 5, which I think makes Christian men stand out the most in this backwards world because it's so contradictory from how the world is currently living. Many women in the world today are not desiring this. In fact, I think many women in the world today are retracting from this, but a woman who fears the Lord is looking for a man who is a leader. A man who is going to lead her spiritually closer to the Lord. A man who is going to lead her family in the right direction. Who is going to lead your children in the right direction. The devil knows that was God's design, and that's why he has fed the world the opposite formula. Women have now become the ruler over their households, and the men are now slowly moving towards more feminine roles. But once again, the Bible gives us the formula that works because it's God's design. A woman of God knows this and is seeking this. If you enjoyed this video and you made it this far, you might as well subscribe, and I will see you guys in the comments. You guys.
There we go. Wow, look at that. The Bible chick. Well, isn't that awesome? The Bible chick. That's awesome. Good for her. What a great, beautiful way to end the stream. Finally downloaded. All right. We're going to go over to the animation and play some Wukong. Hopefully it's good and it's not complete ass. All right. What a great video suggestion, whoever put that out there. Gotta help these people out, man. Yeah. We don't want you spending that reparations money on, you know, hookers and strippers. Yeah. Everyone take care. Stay safe. Peace. You gonna stream on Twitch too? Yeah, I probably will. Take care, stay safe, be amazing. I'll catch y'all later.